Welcome to the LiveTap podcast. I'm your host, Damian Trailer, and today I have Kelly Mashburn tapping in with me. Welcome to the show, Kelly.
Thank you, Damian, for having me.
How's your day been going so far?
It's been going pretty good.
We just had a snowstorm. How was that for you?
Oh, I loved it. Me and my friends were out there. We were sledding. We made a little ramp at the quad, and we were jumping the ramp, getting some high air.
At the quad?
Yeah.
What was this? At the quad?
Yeah.
I must have been there early because I went to the quad, so I didn't see none of that.
Yeah, we went, I want to say, Friday, probably around 11 o'clock.
Because we were sledding by the soccer fields. Yeah, it was very dangerous though. Like, one of my friends scraped his arm. But can you tell me your major, class, or graduation and what sports you play?
Yes. So I'm a sophomore here at Piedmont. I'm majoring in elementary education, and then I'm part of the swim team.
That's what's up, man. Can you teach me how to swim one day?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Because I can't swim for nothing.
I got you, bro.
But this past summer, you could say, we did sail together. I actually met you at sail when we were freshmen the year before. So can you tell me how I felt to be a voyager and a navigator?
Okay, so being a voyager, not gonna lie, I was nervous as crap. I wasn't even supposed to go.
Huh?
I got an email, I want to say about 2 weeks before, like you're supposed to check in as a voyager, and they said, we have an open spot, do you want to come? And I said, yeah, like, why not?
Yeah.
So I went, first night, being in a dorm alone, I don't know about you, but none of my roommates did sail. So I was in the dorm alone for the first night, and oh my gosh, wasn't that an experience.
You were nervous?
Oh yeah, I was nervous as crap. When we went to bed, I was just sitting in my bed looking up at the ceiling like, oh, what am I doing?
No, facts. I remember my first night, I was excited. I was more like happy to finally get away from my parents. Not saying y'all were bad or anything, I love y'all, but I was excited to be by myself, and just have a, fresh start at a new school, so I was more excited. Then we left the next day.
Yeah, we left the next day, and then that's when the fun day happened. I will say, I was hot.
No, facts.
Bro, there was no AC.
I was actually about to ask you, which campsite you think was better, our Voyager year or our Navigator year?
Navigator year, because I didn't get yelled at by a camp worker.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got yelled at. I got yelled at whenever we were Voyagers.
I thought our Voyager year was better. Cause it was so hot on the campsite we had this past year.
That's true. I do miss the blop.
Oh, the blob. Bro, what? You didn't jump on it?
No.
Oh my god.
I was too scared I was gonna get hurt.
No, but my favorite part about being a navigator this year was to get the Voyagers and the experience that I got last year when I was a Voyager.
Oh yeah, I loved being a navigator, definitely afterwards, because I knew so many people when we got back.
Yeah.
Counting the people I knew before and then adding them to my new crew. I loved it. Walking around school, just seeing all of them, just saying hi, making sure that they know they're noticed here.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Yeah, man. Would you want to be a navigator again this year?
Oh, yeah. I
For
hope they let me.
For real. I want to be a navigator again, too, man. It's fun giving kids the opportunity to like you said, feel known and be comfortable on campus. Because my freshman year, when I got here, before I did sail, I didn't know, I was nervous. But once I did sailing, I got back on campus and I got to see people I already knew from sail. I was like, yeah, this is definitely the school for me. So
yeah, I agree.
Shout out Ms. Dyer. Hopefully you select me and Kelly again to be navigators. We would love to be navigators again if you're watching this. So. But on to the sports questions. How do you juggle the student-athlete lifestyle?
It's all about time management, I'm going to be honest. It first got to me my first semester here whenever I was a freshman. But it just trial and error. Trying to figure out a schedule that works for you.
Yeah, because, I've interviewed plenty of athletes so far on this pod, and everybody has said time management has been a big issue for them, especially, coming into college as an athlete.
Yeah.
So, did you make any adjustments? Was there any, moment in time where you was like, oh, I really need to get my time and stuff in order as an athlete, here at college?
It was mainly about, discipline. As much as I hate 8 a.m.s, I sign up for 8 a.m.s just so I can get my school done in the day. I would either do back-to-back classes or maybe have an hour break between each one where I can do homework. After class, like when I'm done, I make sure I sit down and I get my work done. That's the first thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you got to get that done. School comes first, then your sport. It's all about that discipline.
What makes swimming unique from other sports?
I want to say swimming. Swimming is unique because it's an individual sport, but it's also a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
And every day you can get better at something, and you're getting something out of it. So, like, if you go and you're not feeling good, you're still getting at least 20% better than 0 if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those sports that you can gain and you learn something every single time. And it's almost like entering a new world. Like, you don't focus on anything from the outside world. You're just focusing on what's happening right there.
So would you say you're like one of those athletes who believe in like getting better 1% every day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I watched the Kobe Bryant documentary a couple weeks back, and he was talking about, like, you know, even if he didn't feel like going to the gym, the fact that he even got there, like, that's him getting better 1% every day.
Oh, yeah, that's there defeating the mental part.
What or who made you fall in love with the sport of swimming?
Who? I want to say probably my parents and my brother. So I have a twin sister, and we were doing softball, and my older brother, was swimming at the time, and, you know, us wanted to be like our older brother. We decided to do swim, and then it keeps going on, and our whole family ends up getting involved with swim. My dad was an official, so he would either be the starter at meets or an official who can, like, DQ meets and just regulate rules and stuff. My mom was always part of the Fin Club, or higher up on our club, to where she was doing stuff for the team all the time. And then me, my brother, and my sister, we all swim together. So, just a whole family.
So it was a family-oriented thing. That's what's up, man. I mean, because, I mean, you're pretty good at swimming. I'll be seeing you, especially last year as a freshman. I'm actually going to get into that a little later in the pod, but I've seen you, like, breaking Piedmont records already.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Like, you're tough, man. Like, what made you come to Piedmont to swim, though?
Okay. So, I had offers. I had offers from other schools. Like, for instance, Georgia Southern. I had an offer from there.
Okay.
But my first college visit I ever came to was Piedmont. And when I stepped on this campus, I felt like it was home. Like, something felt different. Like, I felt like I belonged here. And I went on several other different college visits. I did a Zoom call with Georgia Southern coach. I went to Midway, Cumberland's. I went to a lot of other schools, and I just didn't have that feeling when I stepped back on campus. And I would come back here. Like, I would email the coach saying, hey, can I come back here for a minute? Yeah. And so I'd come back, and I would pray about it, and it just felt good every time I came back here.
Yeah, man. Piedmont is definitely what I would say home, and I love Piedmont. This year so far, your team is 4-1 with only loss coming against Southern Virginia University. What or who can you credit on the team having this much success so far this season?
I would say our coach and just the whole team. The whole team deserves credit. We push each other in practices. We make each other accountable for what we're doing in practice and what you're doing outside of practice. Make sure that you're stretching. Make sure that you're doing weights. Make sure that you're getting your schoolwork done to where you can participate. And then our coach, he's probably one of the best coaches here, if not one of the best coaches at Piedmont.
Yeah, because my next question was actually, can you tell me the impact that Coach Geyer has had on you personally and the team overall?
Yeah. Coach Geyer, he's not only a coach, but he's part of a family. Like, our team is a family, and, he has stepped into my life as kind of a father figure. As you know, my dad passed away whenever I was a junior in high school. So coming here, it was rough. I had my dad's death anniversary going around, and, Teddy that's what we call him. Teddy, he stepped in, and, he's there for me anytime I need him. Anytime I need to talk, I can call him, I can email him, and he will talk to me. He's like that with everybody. It's not just me, it's the whole team, and that's what we all appreciate about him. He doesn't care. He cares about us in the pool and out of the pool.
Yeah, so you can tell me, is Coach Geyer both the men's and women's coach?
He is.
Okay, cool, because I was looking that up, and I was like, okay, am I tripping here? Or yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out Coach Geyer, man. Last year, which was your freshman year, of course, You had a pretty good year, finishing third in both 100 and 200 yard at the Independent South Swimming Conference Championship. What do you feel needs to happen in order for you to get first place this year?
Okay, what I really needed to work on, I'm not gonna lie, my turns. My turns are so bad compared to other people. I needed to work on that, but I also needed to get past mental blocks. I mean, that's another thing that sets aside swim. There's mental blocks, and I bet there is in other sports, but there's this wall, and if you're stuck at a time, we call that the wall. And you just got to get past that wall, and then you're going to keep dropping time. I got to that wall around mid-seasons where I went I want to say 202, and then at conference I went to 201, and I really wanted to get that 200. And so it's taking extra practice. I'm doing doubles, I'm in the gym lifting weights, I'm doing yoga, I'm stretching, but I'm also taking care of myself mentally. Like, I need to be relaxed, I need to be focused, I need to be okay.
Yeah, because trying to beat me to the mental side, but we're going to ask that in a little bit. When your college career is over, what career path do you want to pursue?
I want to be an elementary school teacher. I really want to do kindergarten.
Yeah.
I love kindergarten.
I seen that over the break.
Yeah, I love it. But I also want to do stuff with swim. I would like to be a swim coach at some point. If it's either while I'm an elementary school teacher, or I've thought about after like a couple of years, maybe 10 years of being an elementary school teacher, I'll go into secondary and do like high school history, either U.S. or world, and then that's where I can do like high school swim.
So I know you did. You were you an intern over the break, or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Can you kind of tell me more about that?
Yeah. So I was a substitute basically, and I started doing that. I want to say last year during December, and I love it. I mean, it gives me practice on my future career, and it lets me do what I want to do and what I love doing, and that's working with kids. I mean, it's the best thing to me.
My last question for the sports side: can you give me a day in the life on a competition day as a women's swimming player here at Piedmont?
Okay, so day in the life. You're walking to the bus with your bags. If we're talking about overnight trip, you got your swim bag, and then you have your duffel bag. We're definitely in uniform. We're all wearing the same outfit, so most likely our warm-up outfit is your jacket, warm-up pants, probably black shirt, and our new team shoes that we got this year. Then you get on the bus, and that first bus ride there, everyone's sitting, talking and everything. Me, I have my headphones in.
You be locked in?
I'm getting in the zone. Unless it's a long car ride where I'm like, okay, I can talk for a little bit, but I have to have at least an hour on the bus to get me in the zone. And then when we get to the pool, we all unload, and then we'll all get changed. We stretch together as a team, women's and men's. And then we'll do warm-ups. We'll run warm-ups all together. Coach normally doesn't even get involved with our warm-ups. We already know our warm-up schedule and our routine on how we do things, so we just do it as a team together.
Now, how per se do you guys warm up? I never heard about warming up in swimming. Like, what do y'all do for that?
So what we do, we always start off with a 200 long, and that just means you're in the water, swimming real easy, stretching out your muscles. You want to really stretch out your shoulders, stretch out your legs. And then we do 850s drill and sprint. So you're working on some type of technique for what you're going to be swimming, and then obviously sprinting it. And then we'll do turns so we can work our walls, get a feel for the walls and flipping on them. And then we'll do starts so we can get a good start, get a good feeling on the blocks. Okay,
yeah, because I was very interested because I'm actually about to go to you guys' senior day on the 8th.
No, it's on the senior day is on the 19th.
Okay, yeah, the 19th. I was going to go to that and, watch you guys. Because I got a couple friends on the swim team, Draylon, Leo, as you know. There's their last year here. So I was going to go support and watch them. So, I'm excited to see y'all. Hopefully y'all win.
Thank you.
But on to the mental side questions now. I know you're very big on the mental side, being a friend of yours. My first question is, do you feel like mental health is important in the sports world?
Absolutely. Mental health is so important in the sports world and outside of the sports world. People just don't realize the impact. I mean, definitely an athlete, when you're dealing with coaches and spectators and even teammates, I mean, it is rough. And yourself. I mean, yourself can be your biggest enemy when it comes to you and your sport because you're your biggest critic.
No, facts.
And you got to fight that. I mean, it is so important to realize when you need time to relax, when you need time to just breathe. And some athletes just don't realize that.
Yeah, because, I mean, when I was an athlete back in high school, I think I was my biggest critic, and, like, I used to have, like, these own little mental, personal battles with myself because, like, it'll be a game where I do good, and there'll be another game where I can't. I play basketball, too, so I couldn't hit a shot. Like, I'll just be down, like, am I really trash, or, like, am I, like, this, that, and the third, so... I feel like, the mental side is very important, which is why I wanted to start this podcast and bring importance and awareness to, like, the mental side being, like, the most important part of being an athlete. But my second question was, has there been a moment throughout your sports career where your mental health was affected by your sport? If so, how did it impact you?
Where my mental health was affected by my sport?
Or just, like, was it something outside of the sport that was really heavy on your mental and it affected your play in the pool?
Oh yeah. I don't want to get sappy or anything, but it's definitely when my dad passed away, with him being such a big part in swim, I mean, I gave up. I wasn't going to school, wasn't going to practice. I skipped a couple meets. I honestly was just like, what's the point? And I mean, I was down. I mean, there was nothing that I thought I could do about it. And it sucked because I always thought swim was my escape from the world. I thought it was my escape from reality, to where I don't have to focus on any of that. I don't have to focus on reality. And then it finally got to the point where I would try to go swim, and I just couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it. Was it because it was because your dad brought you into swimming? Was it every time you got in the pool after his passing, was he on your mind?
Oh yeah. I mean, I swam at the pool where, like, I grew up swimming, where I learned how to swim. And so, like, I would have memories of my dad. Like, I could, like, hear him cheering, almost like, this is going to sound weird, but, like, smell, like, breakfast sandwiches that he used to eat before swim meets and stuff. Whenever I would go, like, talk to him after I get done swimming or something, he'll be eating something, and I could just, like, see it, like, and smell it. It was weird, bro. I just couldn't get away from it.
My question was, if you did, how have you overcame this adversity?
I overcame it by definitely talking to my coaches, talking to teammates, and praying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a big thing to me. Anytime I'm struggling with something, that's the first person I look to. It's God.
Man above, man. He's great. He's the greatest.
Almighty.
He's the greatest. What makes having confidence an important factor being an athlete?
Okay. So having confidence to me is important because you got to believe in yourself. I mean, there's definitely a fine line between confidence and cocky.
Yeah.
But I mean, people think it's bad to be confident and then because you're cocky. No, you can be confident and still be nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm confident in my swimming abilities, but do I still get the butterflies right before I step up on the block? Oh yeah.
That's real. Do you think your sport has helped shape or grow you as a person?
Oh yes, I definitely think swimming has helped shape me as a person and my life. I mean, I've became a leader out of swim. I've worked on my time management. I've learned discipline. I've learned what gets out of hard work. I learned how to deal with disappointment. Definitely when I don't do good in a race, I got to learn to rise up from that, look what I've done, what mistake did I make, and how can I fix it.
As a friend of yours, I know I know Christ plays a huge role in your life. I see it day in and day out. My question was, can you explain to the viewers why he's so important to you?
Yeah, I grew up in church as long as I can ever remember, and I kind of lost my way a little bit during like the COVID and then when my dad passed away.
Yeah.
But I was invited back to church, I want to say a little past my dad's passing, and I had a moment. I had a moment with him, and ever since, he is the one that I know that everything that's happened in my life, it's of him.
Yeah.
I mean, everything bad, everything good, he has a plan, and so I trust in that plan. I mean, that is so important to me, and I live my life just knowing that, and live my life on his teachings, like, be kind to everyone, don't judge people, like, don't stereotype people.
Yeah.
I mean, love is love, bro.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite verse in the Bible? Or?
I do. My favorite verse is 2 Corinthians 4:6. Let light shine out of darkness.
Do you have a story behind why that is, or?
Yeah.
It just meant something to you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want to explain to the viewers? Or just,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just really like that verse because I went into a deep depression during COVID.
Yeah.
And I struggled finding my light. And my grandmother, every day, because she knew I was going through that, she would text me and she would say, "You're my light."
Yeah.
In this darkness. And that just means the absolute world to me that she would even tell me that. And so I always try to find now, every day, the light in the darkness in this world.
Yeah.
Like, my friends, they're the light of my darkness.
Yeah.
Swim, it's the light of my darkness.
A couple months back, you posted something on your story talking about God. I was actually going to read the post. I got it on my phone right here.
Yeah.
You said, "This was heavy on my heart. I just felt the need to share it. The devil is not attacking you because you are weak. The devil is attacking you because you are a threat. Because there is something valuable inside you. Remember, don't try to break into empty houses. The devil couldn't take you out, so he's trying to wear you out. So don't ever give in because the tide is about to turn in your favor. God knows you're tired. He knows you're trying. Put him first. Trust him. He will make a way, even when you aren't sure of the outcome. You can be sure of your God. He is with you. He is for you, and he is working all things together for your good. The devil is not for you. God is for you. So do not fall into the devil's traps. Instead, put trust and faith into the Lord, and he will guide you and protect you." My question was, what made you open up publicly about something like that? You know?
I mean, I've always been raised, speak your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're speaking, don't be afraid to speak it. And I don't know, that just one night I was doing a Bible study,
Mm-hmm.
and that was just hard on me, and I felt like I needed to, someone needed to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, when I seen it, I was like, that's real. I mean, honestly, I've been, for the longest, for this, like, since probably my sophomore year, I've been trying to get way more closer to God and stuff like that. So I go to church every Sunday and stuff. But when I see, like, my friends and stuff post stuff like that, it really, like, uplifts me and lets me know, like, hey, like, I'm not the only one who, I can actually go to other people and, talk about stuff like, God and stuff like that. So I actually want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome, bro. And anytime you want to talk, bro, just hit me up and we'll talk.
For sure. On to the burner questions. These are like little fun, quick questions. Did you have any other offers from any schools outside of Piedmont?
I did. I had an offer somewhere out in Maryland.
Maryland?
Maryland.
Oh my god.
They were gonna offer me. Do you want me to say the number?
Go ahead.
Without academic scholarship, this was just sports. $22K.
$22K?
$22K.
Kelly, what school is this?
So I can't even remember the name. It was some small school in Maryland.
This was small school too,
Yeah.
for 22. Yo, that's big.
Yeah, I had that school offer me.
Mm-hmm.
I had University of Cumberland's offer me,
Mm-hmm.
University of Midway offered me, and then Georgia Southern offered
Georgia
me.
Southern. I got a lot of friends that go there. Why didn't you go to Georgia Southern?
Too far away, bro.
Oh, that's
It was like a over 6 hour drive, and
Ooh.
drive is boring.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So you're coming back from a long road trip on the road, and Coach Geyer said y'all got sprints when y'all get back, but don't give you a reason as of why. What or who may be the reason for y'all having a run when y'all get back?
Not to throw any shade, but probably someone on the boys team, not gonna lie.
No, that's real.
The boys team, love them, but oh my gosh.
I actually talked to Draylon a couple weeks ago on the pod, and heard the boys team be getting a little rowdy on the bus.
Oh yeah. I sit on the back with them. Bro, it feels like you're sitting on a bus with middle schoolers, not gonna lie. Love y'all men's team.
Yeah, man, shout out to my boy Dre and them. I can't wait to see y'all in a couple of weeks, man. I really hope y'all have a good senior day, man. But on to the next question. Who's the most wild or funny person on the team, and do you have an appropriate story?
So many stories. Wild. I want to say probably Leo.
Leo?
To me, Leo, I mean, he is so unpredictable on what that man is going to do.
I'm not gonna lie, Leo's kind of an opposition right now. He's trying to take some of my players off my basketball intramural team.
Oh.
Leo, if you're watching this, bro, I can't wait to get you on the pod in a couple weeks, but right now we're enemies right now, so. But shout out you though, family.
Yeah. Nah, Leo is a good teammate, and he always makes me laugh. I mean, we swim in lanes beside each other, and he pushes me, but he makes me laugh, and just some of the things that he says, I'm just like,
yeah, Leo's kind of an unpredictable guy when it comes to talking.
I
don't think he thinks before he speaks. Let's say that. He's one of those type of people. But my next question is, do you have a favorite music artist currently or all time?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this will be going on the podcast when I post it, so.
Oh, so much pressure. I'm really big into indie, alternative indie music. I love Jake. Jake.
What was that?
He's the guy who wrote This Feels Like Summer, or This Is What Summer Feels Like. This Is What Love Feels Like.
I don't know who.
Bro, what?
Hold on, you said Jake or Drake?
Jake.
Don't
get me wrong, I love some Drake too.
Yeah, Drake.
Kendrick Lamar. Love them.
You a Kendrick guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kelly, no, Kelly.
It's just too good.
I don't know. Kendrick alright. I just don't like how he came for Drake's neck, man. That was kind of crazy.
I mean, I think it was all fake anyways.
Like his most famous song right now is him dissing Drake. So basically, like without Drake, you would be right there.
Yeah, I said I like Drake too. I mean, I like both.
But Jake, okay. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah.
He's a music artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find him on Spotify. That's a question I got for you. Are you a Spotify or Apple Music person?
I'm more of a Spotify type of guy.
There we go. There he goes.
Spotify type of guy.
Spotify Premium. That's where it's at.
Yeah, man. Plus, I'll be posting my podcast on Spotify, so been on the Spotify train lately. But if you could travel anywhere in the world, where are you traveling to?
I've been asked this question so many times, and I just never got an answer, so I'm just going to say the Bahamas.
The Bahamas?
The Bahamas.
That ain't bad. It's nice out there.
Oh, it is. I just want to see the water.
Uh-huh.
Bro, the water, I've seen in photos, it's so clear. It's like this pretty, teal color. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, sadly TikTok's shutting down, but, shout out to TikTok for getting me the place I want to travel to when I get older, and that's Belize. I don't know if you know where that's at, but Belize is very nice. So I've been wanting to travel there since, I want to say, my freshman year of 2023. The first
there you
semester,
go, bro.
So, yeah. If you're going to a gas station, what snacks you walking out with? 3 things you walking out with.
Definitely boiled peanuts, Cajun.
Tight.
Or you mix them, the original and Cajun together. So good.
Tight.
Okay, now I'm going to have to go get some boiled peanuts. Gotta get a Baja Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, Baja Mountain Dew.
We can go for that.
And then some Pringles.
Pringles? What flavor?
Barbecue.
Barbecue?
Either barbecue or the cheddar.
Okay. I like I usually go with the original or sour cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah, that looks nice.
You lost me. I'll do original, but sour cream.
You don't like sour cream?
No, bro.
Kelly,
I hate sour cream.
It mug slaps. This question right here, this is the funniest question because I be getting mixed opinions on it. But if you're stranded on an island, what 3 things you making sure you got with you?
Definitely my phone.
Your phone?
My phone.
Okay.
I want my phone, Gotta have. Oh dang! Wait, how am I going to charge my phone? Okay, so scratch the phone. Scratch the phone.
Okay.
Dang, probably some tanning oil. Not gonna lie.
Tanning oil.
Tanning oil. Get a good tanning.
Okay.
Some sunscreen to help protect the tan.
Okay.
And then, low-key, a Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Has to be from Taco Bell. Can't be the bottle.
So do you want to like a nice supply of it? Because you're going to be stranded.
Oh, yeah. I would like Taco Bell, just a weekly delivery of, like, I don't know, 50 of them. Weekly delivery.
Okay. I mean... You don't know what Draylon said? Draylon had the funniest answer out of all, everybody I interviewed. He said he wanted his phone, his AirPods, and his iPhone charger on a stranded island by himself. I said,
you gotta think, how you gonna charge it?
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, what? But I mean, Kelly, I appreciate you coming on the pod, but you know what? I actually got 2 questions. My first question would be, if you could look back and give your younger self advice, what would it be?
Don't give up and stay persistent. I had so many people try to talk me out of swim. I had bullies growing up who were on my team, and I wanted to quit so bad. I stopped going to practice for a good little bit. Not too much, but I mean, I could have gained some practice skills or some technique skills during that time. So I would just tell my younger self, hey, keep going. Not everyone gotta like you.
Yeah, facts. But, this is my last question of the day for you. I know you talked about your dad, and I'm sorry that, about his passing. But what would you want him to be most proud of you so far in your lifetime?
I would want him to be proud of either my faith in God or me swimming here in college. That was always one of his biggest dreams for me growing up. I just remember us talking about it all the time, and he would always say, like, I can't wait to see you swim in college. You're going to have to swim in college. So I think he's looking down on me right now, cheering me on.
Well, Kelly, thank you for that, man. I appreciate you coming on the pod.
You're welcome, bro.
Before I end one more thing. So I started this as I don't know if you remember it or not, but, I specifically did it in my cabin. I used to tell the guys, like, before we left out the cabin, like, let's be great today. So if I can get a let's be great today from you before you end the pod, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let me give you a countdown.
Oh, yeah, give me a countdown.
All right, bet. 3, 2, 1.
Let's be great today.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, Kelly.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, LiveTap family. That is the end of the Kelly Mashburn episode. Y'all stay tuned, though. Thursday, I have Piedmont women's track and field player Michelle Cates coming on the pod. And like I always say, man, let's be great today. Y'all stay blessed.